Good afternoon, everyone. This is YC. Welcome back to my channel, YC Cooks and Bakes. Today, I'm just going to be doing an easy supper meal. It's going to be quick chicken enchiladas, and I do them different every time. But because this is a weekday, I'm just going to do a quick recipe of it as opposed to, where you have to chop a million different things up and all that. I'm not going to do all that because I'm doing bedding and everything else today. So I'm going to make it a quick one. I'm just going to take my bowl and I'm going to just start mixing stuff in it. We're going to start off with a can of Rotell. And that is diced tomatoes with chilies. And this is the hot one because we like hot and spicy. So put that in. And you don't have to drain it. If you want to drain it, because you just prefer to, you're still going to end up having to add like a half a cup of water or something. So it's really not necessary. Okay, and then I'm going to put in a can of cream of chicken soup. And you can use the low fat or low whatever they got it, or their healthy choice, whatever one, it's just a cream of chicken soup. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I wanted to check something on it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Okay, now we're going to put in 1/4 cup of sour cream. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put in a teaspoon. Well, I took my teaspoon out. I don't know what I did with it. All right, I will go back and find it. Okay, I never found them. So I had to take out another set. Do not know what I did with them. Have absolutely zero idea. There's no telling. Okay, so we're using a teaspoon of chili powder. Okay. And this will be our sauce, and we'll reserve some for the top. You can use salsa with this too if you want. I'm just using, what I had in the house. So it looks like this. It does have chunks of tomatoes and stuff in it. Okay, and just so you know, I went ahead and I roasted 2 chicken breasts because I want approximately, 2.5 to 3 cups of chicken to feed like 4 people, let's say. And I'll bring you forward a little bit. So I did 2 chicken breasts and I roasted them and then I sliced them. But you can chop them or, shred them, however you want to do. But you see how I sliced them. And I'm going to divide this up amongst all of our tortillas. So I'm going to push you back so you can... I'm taking my note here. And I'm putting this in a sprayed 9x13, just so you know. And my toppings are the chopped green onion, which I have green onions I chopped too. For some reason, my husband bought this, so I'm going to utilize it before they get dry or anything. And I chopped some fresh parsley in here. And I'll probably end up using some jalapeno slices. We had a great big jar of the Moretti ones, but I think they ate them all. Okay. Get this out of my way for a second, because I need the counter space for the tortillas. And we're going to use some Mexican cheese. I'm probably not going to put any of this in mine. I'm going to put like a little bit of cottage cheese on mine. I'm going to leave one kind of plain. Only because I'm trying to, lower my cholesterol. And I have to watch what I take in a day. I mean, I don't have to. I want to. I noticed on my lab work that was the only thing that was a little bit higher than what it should have been. And it bothers me, so I'm going to take care of it. So I've been, looking at everything and only snacking on stuff that has zero cholesterol, like freezer fruit and stuff like that. And I can chop some of this for the top too if I want. This is just a tomato. Okay, so I'll go ahead and here's the. Some people use the corn tortillas, but I'm going to use the flour because that's what our family likes. And so I'm going to lay these out and put some chicken on each one, and then I'll bring you back so you're not waiting on me. Okay, I'm back. I got all the tortillas that we're going to use from my family spread out, and I put some, a line of chicken on each one like you've seen me do for burritos and for wraps before. And how I baked these was I didn't want to deep fry them or anything like that, but even though I do have olive oil, which is pretty much okay, but I put olive oil across the 2 chicken breasts and then rubbed it with my homemade taco seasoning. And I have done a couple videos before on showing you my homemade taco seasoning, and that's all I used for the seasoning on the outside of these. I probably will put some pepper now on all of them. Let's see. Just kind of sporadically put it on like that, just to have that much more flavor, Okay, all right, like that. And I am going to now start putting some of the sauce on. And I'm going to be saving some for the top. That's good enough for that one. I really don't want to put a lot on mine. Okay. Everyone has a different way of doing them. I very rarely buy those sauces where you dip the whole shell in because, I don't know, it's just, to me, it's so messy and it doesn't pack that much flavor and they're real watery in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, I guess. I guess if you, like one time I made a homemade sauce and it was good. Like I kind of putting things together like I am now, but these using soup is a quick idea for during the week, Like that, so. Okay. And you can pour salsa across the top of it if you want. It's all on what you want. So, yep. I keep hearing something that might be my son that's home. Okay, he works on roofing right now. And they were waiting. I'm going to do my cheese. They were waiting for stuff to come back from, they ordered stuff had to come all the way from Canada. Okay. Now, Um, you know, really, I'll have to kind of eyeball it, but I just want to kind of just put a scant. That's good enough. Um, People, this is the most friendly cheese you can use if you have a little bit high cholesterol. It's the most friendly, and the next most friendly one is mozzarella. But the ideal thing is not to use any. It's just, you know, I'm just going to try, and this will be mine, and then the rest, they can have regular cheese, you know. So, there, like that. And you can see how it's piled on that one, like that. And I'm going to keep going with all the others. Okay, I have all the cheese on theirs, and I put green onion on all the top of them, and I put the one I have with just a little cottage cheese. I put green onion on that one too, and now I just have to, you know, roll them up and put them in the sprayed 9x13, and that's what I'm doing now. Um, I've already put 5 in there. Okay, I just roll it over like that, losing some cheese, and flip it, and then roll it. Okay, and I am going to turn mine the opposite way so we know which one has, you know, the cottage cheese. And they'll probably eat a couple apiece, and I'm just going to have this one. Okay, like that. So if I can't squish it in there, I'll have to put it in a separate. But anyway, I can put this on a cookie sheet if I want when it's in the oven. Okay, now we're going to pour the rest on top. Whew, it is warm already. We're getting ready to head into a really hot weekend. Some people, you know, love it. I don't necessarily. I'm happy to go to winter and fall and all the cooler temps. Okay. There we go. So it just goes like this. I may not cut that other tomato. I don't know. That's the beauty of these. You make them how you want. You put on them what you want. Whatever your little heart desires. Okay. And now I am going to, you can see how pretty it is with the tomato. I don't know if you can, because we're limited on light right now. Okay. I'm going to put on some cheese on top of theirs. Just kind of leaving mine plain. Okay. Like that. And some parsley. And I'll go ahead and put on some jalapeños too. Okay. Wipe off my fork. Almost gonna get the lid off. Okay, and so what you do is you put this in. I will take a couple jalapenos. Thank you very much. I'm going to put this in at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes when it's, time for me to cook. But this part, it's early in the day, and I got this set up and done where I could just set it in the fridge. And then when it's time for me to cook supper, I just pop it in the oven. And that's it. Yep. Okay. Maybe one more because they like hot stuff. Okay. Oops. And that is all there is to it for our busy Thursday enchiladas. I'll bring you forward. So see? There we go. And I'll make sure that the photo I take of this, I will put, use as the thumbnail at the front of this video. But this is going in the fridge right now until I have to cook for supper. And then I just go, oh, button on the stove, pop it in. I'm done. That's what I like towards the end of a busy week. Have a great night. Bye-bye.